Right now, showing support for Ukraine through music, how the local community came together with the war on their minds. Plus, we're tracking the actions tonight of the Madison Common Council as it prepares to potentially take a vote on police body cameras, and watching closely how Madison air travelers and other users of public transportation are responding to new mask rules. News 3 Now at 10 starts right now. And thanks for joining us tonight. New drone video today showing the charred facades of shelled residential buildings and burned out cars in Mariupol, Ukraine. The port city has been under siege some 8 weeks now. Residents living without regular water, electricity, and power supplies, gas supplies as well. People could also be seen at a makeshift market buying food and other necessities. And today, President Biden holding a secure video call with the leaders of ally nations and other partner countries, lasting for nearly an hour and a half. The call organized to discuss how to continue security, economic, and humanitarian support for Ukraine and efforts to hold Russia accountable. We're also continuing to see the Madison community step up to show its support for those affected by the war. Tonight, that support came in the form of a benefit concert, and our Brad Hamilton has more.
We want to help any way we can. That was the message tonight from organizers and those that came here for the music at Cafe Coda.
The power of music is something that musician John Wade knows well.
Sometimes it seems like we're powerless to do anything worthwhile, that we can take action and we can contribute to the cause.
Tonight, music brought in dozens of people to Cafe Coda in Madison, all in an effort to raise money for those in Ukraine.
And hopefully the money that we raise tonight will go to directly benefit people's lives that have been hurt by this.
That crisis is something that Natalka Akalenko, who moved to Madison from Ukraine in 2004, knows all too well.
All my thoughts are with my family all the time. My elderly parents and their pets, and my brother and his family are all in Ukraine.
Akalenko says tonight was a reminder of two things. The privilege that our country allows, which gives us the chance to freely express ourselves, and the responsibility to help those whose same freedom is under attack.
Ukraine is fighting not only for its own survival, but for true democratic principles and freedoms. And I'm not saying it as a pretty turn of phrase, but it's literally true.
Like a well-tuned piano, in rhythm, with the beat of a drum, people came together as one to make music and to raise money for a powerful cause.
We're going to look around tonight. We're going to see a lot of people that have taken up the cause, and that's going to feel good.
Now, all the money raised here tonight will go towards relief efforts in Ukraine. Reporting here in Madison, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
And if you'd like to donate, you can find more information on our website, channel3000.com. Also developing tonight, the newest Middle East violence is escalating. Palestinian militants firing a rocket into Israel overnight. Israel launching its first airstrikes on Gaza now in months. That follows several days of fighting between Palestinians and Israeli police at a holy site in Jerusalem. The violence prompting, quote, deep concern from the State Department. Clashes at the same site last May prompted an 11-day war, killing more than 200 before ending in a ceasefire. Taking a look across our viewing area tonight, the good news, no snow tonight. The bad news is some rain on the way ahead of a warm-up later in the week. Meteorologist Dana Fulton with a look at our certified most accurate forecast. Dana?
But at least we got to enjoy some sunshine this afternoon. Tomorrow, the rain showers will build in. Temperature-wise, plan on Wednesday being pretty similar to today. We saw highs near 50 degrees this afternoon, below average, but again, better than where we were at this time yesterday. Doppler track generally fairly quiet. Our skies becoming mostly cloudy right now. We saw a few drizzle spots west of Dane County over the last few hours. A lot of that not reaching the ground, though. Temperature-wise, it's 42 in Madison, about 45 in Janesville and in Mineral Point. Compared to this time yesterday, that is a 10-degree temperature jump, and we're not expecting temps to drop too much overnight as this mostly cloudy sky does build in. For tomorrow, highs will be close to 50. It will be windy. Wind speeds about 15 to 25 miles per hour. It's also going to be a little rainy for us. Scattered showers building in the afternoon and sticking through most of the evening. Thankfully, we have some warmer temperatures on the way before we even hit the weekend, but we'll take a closer look at that trend in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. And with that rain in the forecast, the Milwaukee Bucks watch party at the Deer District has been canceled. Game 2 against the Bulls set for an 8:30 tip-off. Fans are still encouraged to go watch the game in the surrounding Deer District establishments. Happening right now, the Madison Common Council is meeting virtually, discussing a handful of important items. First, the council elected a new president and vice president tonight on an 11-9 vote. District 19 Alder Keith Furman elected president, and 16th District Alder J.L. Curry will be vice president. And later tonight, the council scheduled to vote on a police body camera pilot program for the north side of the city. That's item number 114. They're on item 111 right now. The concept has been a back and forth for years in Madison, and this vote could be a stepping stone to potentially outfitting the entire department with body cameras at some point down the road. A plea hearing has been set for the man accused of causing a crash while driving drunk, killing 3 local high school students. A notice of a plea hearing July 28th for 31-year-old Eric Mehring was filed in Dane County Court this week. He is facing several charges, including 3 counts of homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. The crash happened last October on West Mineral Point Road. A criminal complaint filed in the case alleges Mehring crashed into the teen's vehicle going 75 miles per hour. A breath test shows he was at 3 times the legal limit. Developing tonight, the U.S. Justice Department says it will not appeal a federal district judge's ruling that ended the nation's federal mask mandate on public transit. That is, unless the CDC believes the requirement is still necessary. The CDC says it'll continue to assess public health conditions.
To me that it's official on Southwest Airlines during this whole legal thing.
On our Delta hub, it says mask now optional for employees, customers following White House.
Well, that was pretty much the reaction on planes across the country. Several airlines changing their mask policies today. As of today, here is a list of companies making masks optional: Delta, American, United, Southwest, Alaska Airlines, and JetBlue, all the big ones. It's important to note face masks may still be required based on local ordinances or when traveling to and from certain international locations. And new tonight, United Airlines says it'll allow passengers who were banned for not following mask rules to fly again. That'll be on a case-by-case basis. Since the start of the pandemic, United has banned about 1,000 flyers for refusing to follow the mandate. We went to Dane County Regional Airport today to check out its updated policy. The TSA says it's no longer going to enforce mask wearing, and that goes for Madison as well. But the CDC still recommends that people wear them.
Every individual still has to take the right precautions for themselves. It's nice to not know that we don't have a federal mandate, but I think people should still choose and make the right decision for themselves. So I'll keep wearing a mask in the time being.
And when it comes to other public transportation in Madison, the Metro bus system says it'll also be mask optional going forward. Staff is currently working to remove signage about the requirement on buses, bus stations, transfer points, and other locations. And a couple of local hospitals also adjusting their visitor policies today. UW Health and Unity Point Health Meriter will now let adult patients be accompanied by 2 people instead of just 1. All visitors have to still go through registrations and COVID-19 screenings and have to wear a medical-grade face covering. And nearly a year after launching an investigation into clergy sexual assault, State Attorney General Josh Call today says his office has received over 200 reports. The DOJ says a total of 204 completed reports have been made as part of the initiative, accusing more than 150 people of abuse. If you or someone you know is a victim of a faith leader or clergy abuse, you can still make a report. We have a link and phone number at channel3000.com. Well, check this out. This is what remains from an historic church in Chicago after a devastating fire last week. This is the Antioch Missionary Baptist Church in Englewood. The building destroyed, but a mural inside somehow was left untouched. The fire started shortly after a Good Friday service. No one was injured. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene has a new obstacle in her re-election bid. The Republican has a hearing in front of a state judge scheduled for Friday. This comes after the federal judge ruled a coalition of liberal groups can proceed with their push to disqualify Greene from running again using the disqualification clause. They claim that she fueled the violence on January 6th siege with her rhetoric. Inside a Michigan courtroom today, a judge has denied a motion to reduce bonds for the jailed parents of a Michigan teenager charged in a shooting at Oxford High School last year. James and Jennifer Crumbley wanted their bond lowered from $500,000 to $100,000, but the judge said that their actions leading up to their arrest make the current bond appropriate. They were found days after the shooting hiding in a Detroit warehouse. Prosecutors have accused them of giving their son easy access to a gun and disregarding signs that he was a threat. Today also marks 27 years since the Oklahoma City bombing. Ceremonies being held across the city today. It happened April 19th, 1995. The blast killed 168 people, including 19 children, and injured several hundred more. The two men convicted of carrying out the attack were former U.S. Army soldiers. One was executed by lethal injection in 2001. The other serving life in prison without parole. Actor Johnny Depp sought to set the record straight today in his civil defamation case against ex-wife Amber Heard. The trial in Fairfax, Virginia began last week. Dina Demetrius reports from Los Angeles.
It never had to go in this direction.
Johnny Depp took the witness stand Tuesday as his defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard moved forward.
She was wonderful. And then things just started to change.
The 58-year-old actor is suing Heard for $50 million over a 2018 op-ed she wrote for the Washington Post, claiming she survived domestic violence.
Never did I myself reach the point of striking Ms. Heard in any way.
While he wasn't named in the piece, attorneys for the Aquaman actress alleged Depp physically and sexually assaulted her during their 15-month marriage. But Depp's longtime friends and employees pushed back.
I've never seen Johnny be violent towards anybody.
Depp also testified that he suffered physical and verbal abuse as a child at the hands of his mother.
She would call me cockeye, one eye.
He argues Heard's accusations have damaged his reputation and cost him movie roles. She's filed her own countersuit against Depp for $100 million. Dina Demetrius, CBS News.
A state court judge in Fairfax County, Virginia is overseeing that trial, which is in its second week. It's expected to last for about 6 weeks. Across Wisconsin, organizers of the Milwaukee Memorial Day Parade announced today that the parade will no longer happen due to rising costs and falling interest. The parade's chair says the volunteers who have put it on have exhausted all options to keep it up and running. This year would have been the city's 155th Memorial Day Parade. And still ahead tonight, after a few weeks of decline, gas prices on their way back up once again. Plus, Netflix takes a major hit after posting its first subscriber loss in a decade. We'll be right back.
It's Wow Wednesdays at Hy-Vee. This Wednesday, get an 8-pack of Gatorade for only $3.99 while supplies last. Wednesday only. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Freshen up your home this spring with 11% off everything at Menards. Get an elegant, timeless look or a bold and contemporary style with Menards' great selection of durable, waterproof, and easy to install Great Lakes vinyl plank flooring. Add privacy and style to any room with window images, blinds, and shades. Get them trimmed to width in the store for free. Get 11% off all window images, blinds, and shades and Great Lakes flooring now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This is a town called Basic, where the townspeople are happy with a basic lifestyle. And that's a 2022 Nissan Altima, with more attitude, more style, and a powerful turbocharged engine to help put basic in your rear view forever. Looks like basic will never be the same. The 2022 Nissan Altima, anything but basic.
Now get 0.9% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Hello, spring. Hello, savings. Now at the Century House. Save hundreds with a free leather upgrade. Or get $300 off stressless Mike and Max motorized recliners with a soft rocking motion that provides instant comfort. And $300 off the new 50th anniversary retro stressless Royal recliner, available with the iconic stressless original base. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
It's Wow Wednesdays at Hy-Vee. This Wednesday, get an 8-pack of Gatorade for only $3.99 while supplies last. Wednesday only. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
A local healthcare provider needs your help collecting food for Janesville's most vulnerable.
Tomorrow, Josh Briner will find out which items will make the biggest impact and why.
And we are tracking more rain into the 608. We're timing that out tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. It may take the post office a little longer to deliver some of your packages. This week, the USPS announced it is updating its first-class delivery standards, but it's not getting faster. Instead, it'll add 1 to 2 days onto the delivery of nearly a third of its first-class small packages. Priority mail also changing, but this time it is dropping the additional day it added back in 2020. The new changes will take effect on May 1st. Verizon raising the minimum wage for its employees. The telecommunications company announced it's raising starting wage to $20 an hour for those in customer service, retail, and inside sales positions. Current employees who are not making that much will automatically see their hourly wages raised to that new rate. Not a good time to own Netflix stock. Shares of the streaming service tanked about 25% in after-hours trading today after it reported negative subscriber growth. Analysts expected Netflix to add about 2.5 million new subscribers in the first quarter of the year. Instead, it lost 200,000. The company also issued guidance that it expects to lose another 2 million during the second quarter. For the first time since 2019, the Midwest Horse Fair will be returning to the Alliant Energy Center this weekend, and with it will come the traffic. Friday and Saturday, expect significant delays along the Beltline, John Nolan Drive, and Rimrock Road between 6 a.m. and noon. Drivers are also asked to avoid the Beltline near the Park Street, Rimrock Road, and John Nolan Drive exits on Friday. April is National Autism Awareness Month, and the Madison Police Department is helping raise awareness. The department unveiling its Autism Awareness Squad car today, decorated with multicolored puzzle pieces. The puzzle piece is a symbol for autism, representing the unknowns of the disorder.
Anything we can get out there to bring awareness, support those families, I'm just fully on board with, and I think we can't do enough for them.
Now, this vehicle, the third of its kind in the state of Wisconsin, following in the footsteps of the Grant County Sheriff's Office and Milwaukee Police Departments. The puzzle pieces will be a permanent addition to the squad car. The Biden administration is restoring parts of the National Environmental Policy Act. The 1970 law requires federal agencies to evaluate the environmental impact of construction projects like the building of highways, water infrastructure, and gas pipelines before they get underway. That legislation is considered one of the foundational environmental laws in the United States. However, key provisions of it were rolled back during the Trump administration. Prices at the pump on the rise again. They've been slowly falling for the last several weeks after Russia's invasion into Ukraine sent them spiking last month, but now they are creeping back up. National average price for a gallon of gas bottomed out at $4.07 last week. It had risen 3 cents by today. New video tonight. Several lanes of an Illinois interstate were blocked on Tuesday after a crash involving a cattle truck. The truck collided with a semi on I-80 in Joliet. Several cows ended up loose on the highway. Professionals on horseback were called in to help wrangle some of the cattle. The interstate reopened after all the animals were accounted for. To Dana Fulton now with our forecast after an actual spring-like mid-April day, and she has our certified most accurate forecast. It was decent out there today.
It really was. It was a little bit below average, a little cool, but not too bad with the sunshine coming through. Now tomorrow, I would keep the umbrella on hand. It is going to be a little soggy outside for us for Wednesday afternoon and evening. The rain will return. Scattered showers building in late in the day. Comes along with seasonable temperatures for Wednesday, but our warming trend continues on up for us heading into Thursday. Thursday brings back the sunshine and even milder weather. Now by Friday and parts of the weekend, our shower chances and thunderstorms will surge back in, but it's nice to have breaks in these rain chances. We have some sunshine and then more showers and then a little bit of sun in between. Overall, our Doppler track has stayed pretty quiet today for southern Wisconsin. Now our cloud coverage is building in, and we're squeezing out just a little bit of drizzle along with this. A lot of it not reaching the ground, but some areas west of Dane County over the last 3 hours have seen a few light raindrops passing through. That's again thanks to some cloud coverage building in for us. Mostly cloudy to start the day tomorrow. Temperatures will hold fairly steady overnight with that cloud coverage in place. We'll only drop to the upper 30s for overnight lows by midnight. By tomorrow afternoon, scattered showers building in. Some of those showers could be steady at times. This continues through your evening commute until about midnight. Most of that has pulled off to the east. The rain pulls away. The cloud coverage coverage pulls away with it. And by Thursday morning, we'll start to see a clearing sky. That's going to give us sunshine for a Thursday afternoon. High temperatures on Thursday in the mid-60s. So Thursday should be quite comfortable outside. And general rainfall totals landing under half of an inch, so a measurable amount coming through, but not a total washout for us. And again, this is after a dry day today and then that dry day on Thursday coming through. So that's going to help space out this rain and not be too concerned about this not absorbing into the ground. 50 the high for tomorrow. Windy outside. Wind speeds about 15 to 25 miles per hour. Still cool, still a bit below average with our rain chances developing in the afternoon. Cool temperatures expected in our long range outlook as we start to look towards the beginning of May. Likely will be trending below average. That does line up with the back half of our forecast. For the weekend, we're expecting temperatures to warm up into the 70s on Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms building in for us on Sunday. And then looking ahead to next week, we will see a dry trend for us with high temperatures in the 50s. Overnight lows coming in closer to freezing.
And coming up in sports, Corbin Burns pitched a gem, but it was the big second inning that put the Brewers past the Pirates. The big hit, they got them going. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Very well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy pickup trucks. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
It's like I'm downloading in slow motion. Wish we had better internet.
Charlie! That's right. It's me, Charlie. Wish specialist for Spectrum. Let's get that wish granted.
How?
Spectrum Internet delivers speeds of 200 megabits for a stronger connection on all your devices. Here, yeah, and here. Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep your kids safe online.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
Why do we need all these remotes? I wish our shows were in one place.
Spectrum TV makes it easy to find your favorites. Plus, you'll have access to over 85,000 titles on demand. And with the free Spectrum TV app, you can watch live sports, news, and more on any device, anywhere.
Get Spectrum TV for $49.99 a month. Call 833-768-4999.
I wish we didn't have a
contract. Granted.
Oh, he's good.
Switch to Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-768-4999.
Family-owned Brothers Maine knows choosing appliances for a remodel or new build can be exciting and overwhelming. Our experienced staff has experienced it all as we've guided thousands of area families through appliance selection. Brothers Maine has a larger inventory and low-price deals that consistently beat competitors, including Big Box. You heard me, Big Box can't beat our prices. From sales to install, Brothers Maine does it all. Feel great about your purchases and feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Things were really starting to turn worse for my mom. They basically said, that's all we can do.
Right to try is hope when there is no hope.
We had done research on the Zysami. Apparently was still in stage 3 clinical trials.
She couldn't have that medication unless it was for the Right to Try Act and Senator Johnson's work.
This is 3 days after the treatment, and you could see the difference. You know, without the efforts of Senator Johnson, my mom wouldn't be here today.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
It's time. Get back to your health and fitness goals by joining Anytime Fitness for just $1. Now through May 2nd. Get a coach, get going, get fit. Join Anytime Fitness for just $1. Now through May 2nd. Hurry in today.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Salvatore's Tomato Pies, Best Pizza. There's pizza, and then there's Sal's. 4 locations to serve you. Vote Salvatore's Tomato Pies today at MadisonMagazine.com.
I'm News 3 Now's Josh Spreiter. I'm visiting the people, places, and events that make this area one of a kind. Tell me what inspires you, and it might be featured on News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608, weekdays on News 3 Now this morning.
Ahead Ahead of Game 2 between the Bulls, the Bucks released their injury report. George Hill is out while Bobby Portis is probable, so not much concern there. What is concerning is Milwaukee's defense. On Sunday, they played 2 good quarters and then had 2 bad quarters. So the focus during the time in between Game 1 and Game 2, lock in defensively for the full 48.
The last month or two in the season when we needed to get stops, we've been able to get them. I don't know why we wait so long to flip that switch, but I'm definitely glad that we're able to. I just wish we all could do it for 48 minutes. It'll make our lives a lot easier, a lot less stressful. But we definitely have confidence in our defense no matter what part or what time we are in the game. If we're down, we're up.
There's a youth movement going on in the Badger receivers room. Take out Chimere Dike, and there's not a lot of playing experience. Marcus Allen and Skylar Bell are freshmen. Dean Ingram moved from cornerback, so this is his first year as a college wideout. And UCLA transfer Keontez Lewis still learning the system. But it is a talented group, and they aren't shy about their expectations for the fall.
Our room's really talented. We have a lot of guys who can do different things. You know, we have super, quick guys like Dean and Steph. Then we have, long striders like, Skylar and Keontez and Marcus that are really powerful guys. And I think that everybody can add something different in the room.
Setting that standard that we have in the room, because in our eyes in the room, we want to be the best in the nation. That's just how we feel. We think we have the tools and the athletes to do so.
Corbin Burns making his first start at AmFam Field this season. More on him in a bit, but first, how about the first hit of the game? Rowdy Tellez tattoos one into the seats and right. The 2-run homer, part of a 4-run second inning for the Crew. And as far as Burns, well, he went 7 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits while striking out 10 in the 5-2 win. Series finale is tomorrow at 12:40. The Big Ten handed out one of the conference's most prestigious award tonight, the Big Ten Medal of Honor, and Brad Davison and Lauren Barnes were the Badgers awarded that honor. Barnes is the 6th UW volleyball player to receive the award, while Davison is the first Badger men's basketball player since 2009. The Medal of Honor recognizes academic and athletic excellence. And history will be made tomorrow night at Breeze Stevens when Forward Madison hosts Minnesota United in the 3rd round of the U.S. Open Cup. It will be the first ever competitive match against an MLS squad in Madison. The match starts at 6 o'clock. We're back after this.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
In a world divided by tiny screens, you deserve to be entertained. You deserve a night together with maximum action and endless adventure. You deserve amazing food and actual in-person shopping where you can try something on and not have to mail it back. The answer is simple. The Midwest Horse Fair in Madison, Wisconsin, April 22nd through 24th. Be there.
Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including A Healer's Hand in the Nest, Best Specialty Spa in Pregnancy and Postpartum Massage. Vote A Healer's Hand in the Nest today at madisonmagazine.com.
Welcome back, Bill.
I'm here for some new tires.
Well, you're in luck. It's our tire savings event, so now's the perfect time. Tires a little worn down?
Worn down, exactly, worn down.
Exactly.
Right now, during our tire savings event, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Steinhafels has the largest selection of in-stock Tempur-Pedic mattresses. And when you purchase one, you get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Relax, it's Steinhafels.
Nebraska is kind of like that odd kid. Didn't say much in school. Slightly peculiar, maybe. But when you took the time to get to know him, turned out he was pretty interesting. We know some people won't take the time. But if you're someone who will, odds are you're gonna like it here. Nebraska. Honestly, it's not for everyone.
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, AKA EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP, FYI.
LMK. HBD Gordon. HBDY.
LOL, look at this GIF. It's GIF, FWIW.
ROTFL.
You see my IM?
TLDR.
What?
Too long. Didn't read.
Okay.
We don't need any more acronyms, but we could all use more ways to save.
BMX, YOLO!
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
SMH.
Eric Franke shares the buzz about No Mow May, Thursday at 6. Trust the First Warn Weather Team for your most accurate forecast. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally, tonight, here's something straight out of a sci-fi movie. A doctor visited the International Space Station via hologram. The telemedicine visit with NASA Dr. Joseph Schmid happened in October. We're just seeing it now. NASA calls it a holoportation, combining the words hologram and transportation. Dr. Schmid spoke with astronaut Thomas Piquet as part of a 3D telemedicine visit. Schmid says it's a, quote, brand new way of human exploration.
No, thanks.
How cool.
You want to see your doctor
in person.
I wonder why it took us that long to get the video. They get him to space, but they can't get the video to people for months. Anyway, final check of the forecast.
Right now, our cloud coverage is building in. This is in front of our next rain chance for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with scattered showers developing in the afternoon and evening. High temperatures will be close to 50. Thursday will be dry and sunny with highs in the mid-60s. Should be quite pleasant outside. For Friday, a little more rain coming through, and then Saturday we're back to drier weather with high temperatures in the mid-70s. So for the next few days, overnight lows stay above freezing. Afternoon high temperatures start trending above average. But as we look ahead to next week, it does look like we fall back into a cooler pattern. Dry weather with sunshine, but highs will be close to 50, and overnight lows expected to drop down near freezing yet again. Us gardeners are just waiting for it to get a little warmer.
One tough stretch. Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10, folks. Have a great night.